the radio off right now and listen to The Chris Miles Show.
Welcome to the Chris Miles Show, everybody. How y'all doing out there? Man, excuse me.
What's happening, people? I am Chris Miles. Welcome to the Chris Miles Show. If you are watching me nationally or internationally, we want to welcome everybody to the Chris Miles Show. There's an awful lot of things going on. But before we go or get into all of the things going on, we are going to give out all of the social media information. So people, if you guys are actually on Twitter or X, you can find me at @ I'm Chris Miles. If you are on Facebook, that's the @ I'm Chris Miles. Also too, on Facebook, go over to the Chris Miles Show group page. Type in the Chris Miles Show group. You just type in the Chris Miles Show and the group page will come up. Also, once again, you can find us on Facebook, @ I'm Chris Miles. On Instagram or IG, @ I'm Chris Miles. On TikTok, @ I'm Chris Miles. Also on Snapchat, which I hardly ever use, go to @ I'm Chris Miles. So, welcome to the Chris Miles Show. We are coming live from the ATL. We hope all is well. Hope everybody is having an outstanding day. It's been raining, thundering, and lightning here. We are going to dive into quite a few things today.
Quite a few things.
Y'all get in the car, buckle up, and ride with us. Mr. Producer, how you doing today, brother?
Man, I'm doing pretty good today, man. How about yourself?
I'm here. I see you are still battling that cold.
Yeah, man. I think I don't like to put it out there, man. I think it was that half a jab I got, man. I can't. Ever since that, man, I done had issues, man. But I'm getting better, man. I'm getting better. Getting better.
I've actually, too, man. This shit always starts, man. Whenever I get on, we're doing the show, man. People start to text me.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, but once again, the day ain't the day for it, man. It's just, what I'm saying. We got a lot of things that we got to talk about, a lot of things we got to do, and we want to try to get through it. But so everybody out there, once again, welcome to the Chris Miles Show. I am a little emotional right now for the point that my brother, who I lost back in 2009 to cancer, birthday is tomorrow. And I'm sitting here looking at my Mac, and the information about his birthday came up, and it just it hit me all at one time. So there's not a day that doesn't go by I don't think about him. I miss him, so I just wanted to basically take a moment to think about my brother who I lost back in 2009 to cancer. But I'm good. Just in a little deep thought, having deep thoughts in a sense, and we're gonna get through this thing.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Producer.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot going on from our native city, Montgomery, Alabama. You know, they ran me out of Montgomery, so
Yeah, man. I just got back up here, man. I was down there the whole since Thursday, man. You know, checking on a couple properties and trying to get some footage
well,
on this Trump thing.
you doing big shit down there, man. You buying property and all this money you making, man. I'm hoping that you gonna remember me, man. But yeah, Mr. Producer is buying up property down there in Montgomery. You also have some stories to share with us of some things that you bear witness to, correct?
Oh yeah, man. You know, we be on in the group, starting shit, doing little shit star. But man, we've been pushing Reed. We ain't got nothing against Felder. I just feel like he ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? We already got the most qualified mayor in office right now. He ain't perfect, but he's the most qualified. But what I've been noticing, man, riding up, I promise you, I done rode this whole city like 30 times since I've been home. Back and forth from Home Depot doing stuff, but that's the hot spot over there, Home Depot. I got pictures, I done documented. We didn't put it on Facebook, but the Barrett people, they pulling up signs, man. They pulling up Reed signs. If it's a Barrett sign and it's a Reed sign, it's right. Somebody going around picking it up, throwing it.
It's funny you mentioned that, because I had I posted something the other day, and I think it was Thursday, because Friday we were actually supposed to go cover the Donald Trump rally.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we did was you went out and you saw actually a lot of the Stephen Reed's signs down. Am I correct? Well, hold on. Let me just say this, Mr. Producer. This is the thing. So even before that happened, people were sending me DMing me information, and I got family there, so they were calling. It's like, well, Stephen Reed signs are down, and we don't see a whole lot of Felder signs out, but it's just primarily been between Reed and what's the white guy, Gilberts, I think. Gilberts. Hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. But so I posted some on one of the groups, and they a lot of the white people were saying, oh, well, the wind blew it down. And one white guy, he was relentless with the bullshit of, okay, well, black people are taking down Gilbert's sign. I had to tell him, listen, man, black people are not vindictive like that. Like, black people could give a fuck about signs. For the ones that vote, they're not the ones that's going out to fuck with those signs.
Definitely not.
So, you on the bullshit, man. That's shit that you all do. Black people don't go out here and fuck with signs. We're not vindictive like that. So when I started hitting him with the facts, he did what they'll do, which is eradicate. They move on. They're gone.
Yeah, they run and hide.
But the point is, the state of Alabama has another blackout, and you and I was just talking early part of the week when we were working on content for Spotify. We were talking about how nothing positive ever comes in the state of Alabama. Like for the last 2 to 3 weeks, we were dealing with the Carly Russell situation,
right?
And we covered that story unendlessly on the Chris Miles show. Like we relentlessly, we were on it. Like we were giving play-by-plays, actually how that shit with Carly Russell was going to play out. And that being said, we come back. Donald Trump goes into Alabama this past Friday, right?
Oh yeah.
He goes in there, and in the process of going into Alabama, his constituents, the people that are followers and all of this other stuff that believe in the bullshit that he's propagated.
Goddamn, Donald brought that January 6th
energy.
energy.
Brought the January 6th negativity, that negative energy to the city of Montgomery. And it unfolded. Now, Mr. Producer, this is what I want to ask you before we go into all of that stuff about the fight, the brawl. Because, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself because the show this is episode, people forgive me.
61.
This is episode 61. It is entitled
The Aftermath.
The Aftermath.
The Aftermath.
Okay? It is entitled The Aftermath. All right? So, all of that being what it is, people, we are going to bring you an excellent, entertaining show. This is what we do. This is entertainment talk. This is the Chris Miles Showcast. We don't do podcasts here. We do showcasts. But getting back to the fact of the conversation, Mr. Producer, do you have the images of the signs being knocked down there in Montgomery of Stephen Reed? And
let me see. I got I think I got one. I made like 3 videos.
So people, y'all bear with us on this. Mr. Producer is gonna bring up the
I'll pull up some stuff. But man, I kid you not, man. I seen not one Barrett sign on the ground. Not one.
So you telling me
I even seen Felder Felder probably got about, if you ride the whole Montgomery, Felder probably got 6 signs. You know, Willie Knight and them doing the best they can. Felder might have 6 signs, but I seen one of his signs get pulled up. I'm talking about it's blankly. Where I seen it pulled up, it was 2 Barrett. It was a Barrett. They replaced it with a Barrett sign.
So hold on. Yeah. So let me get this correct. You were seeing, but before we do that, let me just. What's up, Ned? What's up, brother? I want to acknowledge my brother Ned. We grew up together. He's out there in Texas on the border. I also want to give my beautiful sister, this queen who has been riding with me. Me and her had some episodes of cancer. Yeah, that's right, people. I had cancer back here 2 years ago. It's in remission. And we have been kind of encouraging each other. So I want to acknowledge my sister, this queen, Donna Rogers. I love you. You know I do. She's going to be coming up here momentarily on the Chris Miles Show. She's actually in Montgomery. So we got a couple of questions that we're gonna pose to her. We kind of support each other. She has a show that she does. I don't actually know the name of it, so don't beat me up too bad, Donna. But I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk about it. I don't want to mess your name up, brother Ray Moore. What's going on, Ray? Now, Ray and my brother Daryl were the best of friends. Ray, Daryl's birthday is tomorrow, and I'm sitting here looking at my Mac, and it popped up on my screen, and I literally a few minutes before going on the air, man, and I tell you, it just, Mr. Producer, tell you, I got really overwhelmed. I miss him. I think about him, but I carry on his memory with me. I'm going to actually probably post some of his pictures tomorrow. I don't have a lot of them with me. I have them in an old iPhone, and it's unfortunate because I don't have that phone with me. Believe it or not, that phone is in Montgomery, Alabama. But I'm going to try to post some images of my brother and myself and a cousin of mine. I don't want to mess your name up, love. Verkenia Wilson. How are you, love? Thank you for tuning in to the Chris Miles Show. We want to welcome once again everybody for tuning in. If anybody here wants to say anything, I'm watching the screen right here. I mean, you can participate. What's up, Henry? What's up, Mr. Brundage? Thank you, Mr. Brundage. All of us are product of St. Jude educational institution down in Montgomery, Alabama, 1st through 12th grade. So we're all family. But anyway, back to the subject matter, Mr. Producer.
Yeah, I got
Go
here
ahead.
we go. Here go. This was Friday. I was riding by Home Depot getting a couple supplies. This before. This is not a setup, nothing like that. That's, as you can see, you see the Barrett sign, like so. Reed sign, just come on, man. Who does that?
You know what's crazy about that, Mr. Producer?
Yeah.
You sent me that image.
Yeah.
And I put that image up. And this white guy said, man, come on, man.
Right.
You know you took that sign and laid it.
Right.
Remember that shit?
Yeah. It kind of hurt my feelings, man. But, I put it back. I put it back in its proper space.
Right.
Now, what was it, yesterday? Yesterday, because I'm back and forth from Home Depot doing, repairs on houses and stuff. It was gone. It was on down the street by when you get ready to get on what is that? Coliseum, whatever. Carter Hill Road or whatever.
Yeah.
I zip tied it to the stop sign. But this was before I hit the road. This was today before I got on the road. That's the Barrett sign right there. And that's like a whole bunch of trash.
Yeah, you told me about
I'm saying, who does that?
So basically, Mr. Producer he has property in Montgomery. He's buying homes, he fix homes, and both of us in real estate. But he goes down periodically. Besides what we do with the showcast, he goes and checks on his property or whatever. So I actually got back before he did. He was telling me, "What's up, brother Lindsay?" He was telling me, and we're going to talk about that, Lindsay. Trust me, we are, brother. We're going to talk about that. So, Mr. Producer, the image that you all see, somebody went and threw out trash by Stephen Reed's name. Now, so there are a lot of, I say a lot, but there are certain components actually tied to what you all see going on, which is they are trying to paint Stephen Reed, to be something that he's not. And I know this because me and Donna talked about it earlier, and I've talked to several people about certain things going on down in Montgomery. And a lot of people are basically upset and mad with Stephen about a comment that he made, that he didn't need the black vote and yada, 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 so on, et cetera, et cetera. But this is the thing. I had to clarify some things for some people earlier, which was this. I said, if I use the N-word to somebody, is that indicative of everybody, or am I talking about a certain group of people within the black community? Like, it doesn't encompass everybody to use an epithet or to say something. You know as well as we do. We have a certain sector in the black community that do a lot of dumb shit, Mr. Producer.
Most definitely.
Like, they shooting up the fucking community. They are they robbing, they doing shit that they shouldn't do. So, not to make light of what Stephen Reed said, but Stephen was talking about the people out there that he can't reach nowhere. And this is the thing that I tell people all the time. Even Christ, when he was in the earth, he couldn't save everybody.
No, he could not.
So if Christ couldn't do it, what the fuck people want Stephen Reed to do? And this is the thing. I have a guy, he's not talking to me and I'm not talking to him right now. Maybe he's in his feelings. I'm not in my feelings, but I told him what the shit was going to be. I guess he took me for some kind of joke. But I'm talking about, what I would call him, Pastor Slick Willie. I told him, he's running this guy. And like I said, I don't know the kid that he has aligned himself with. I'm sure he's a good kid and all of that stuff. But what I've simply said is that he's not capable of running city government. I don't believe that. We're talking about Reed has been a person that was the probate mayor. Now, Pastor Slick came in a week ago. He cut a live and he said, well, let's go back to M. Reformer. M. Reformer was a home. No, he said.
A forklift driver.
No, he didn't say forklift. He said that he worked for a construction company. No, he did not. He owned a construction company.
Right.
Those homes that's down in Mobile Heights and a lot of West Montgomery, those homes were built by that of Emory Foreman. Now, you had Bobby Bright, who came after Emory Foreman, who defeated him down there in Montgomery, he worked for the fire department. He went on to become an attorney. He went on to Congress. Okay? He ran for Congress and he won. And the woman, Martha Roby, defeated him for his seat. After that, he mentioned about that of Todd Strange. He said Todd Strange was a car salesman. Bullshit. Todd Strange was one half of the Blunt Strange group, which he owned a car dealership down in Montgomery, Alabama. So all of those things of what he was trying to insinuate or make fact of was not fact. Like these people that you've seen that became mayor of Montgomery, they've ran some form of government before. And you go get a guy that I just don't believe that's capable of running government, because not necessarily saying the guy's not smart. But what I'm saying is, if we are comparing what he's done compared to Stephen, I'm in the car with Stephen.
He don't hold a candle.
He can't hold a candle to him.
I'm glad you brought that up because it, refreshed my memory. I mean, him, Felder, and Barrett whole thing is making Montgomery safe and cleaning it up, making it safe. I'm like, okay, you finna make crime go away. So if you got the answer to make crime go away, why are you running for mayor? You'll be a superhero. If you can implement something now to show people that you can make crime go away, you'll be the president of the world.
Right. Like,
why you got to be the mayor to come try to make crime go away? You can start now. Tell me, I will help you. But, you know what I'm saying? Why do you need taxpayer? Your idea and your strategy is so concrete that you got to be mayor to implement strategies to make crime go away. It's bullshit.
But this is the thing too, Mr. Producer, because we're gonna run concurrent into the subject matter of what happened down there in Montgomery with the reason why we entitled the show The Aftermath. But we're gonna take a break, run not just yet. Let me get these points out and let you make your point. Then we're gonna break and we're gonna come back.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying, right? So the young man says that I can solve crime. That's what he said, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Now I want to ask you something. When Todd Strange was the mayor of Montgomery, right? A couple of things happened. We had a friend of ours that was a club owner there. His club got shot up. The last time it got shot up was under the auspices of Todd Strange. He was the mayor. We went down to the city to lobby because the guy that was dealing with was like, I don't want to do the club shit no more. But I would like to just, have it to do maybe after school program or do something.
Right.
We went down, lobbied. Actually, the city approved it. But the building was just in so bad shape and ruins with water leaks that it was going to cost so much in repair that we just skipped on it. But the point is what I'm saying to you, Mr. Producer, is the fact that the crime element was also occurring under that of Todd Strange. I didn't hear none of these happy Negroes out there running their mouth about, oh man, let's run somebody against Todd Strange. Let's do A, let's do B, let's do C to obstruct the crime. So you get this man in here, and then we all supposed to be men. Men are supposed to have masculinity. That being said, Mr. Producer, you get upset and angry about a man that to my old man, the man said something that hurt my feelings. Are you serious? Oh, he talked down on us. So you ready to fuck over this guy because you felt like he talked down on you. Then you got this other guy I had said was in Texas, but later to come to find out he been living in Florida.
DeSantis Jr.
He down there with DeSantis, exactly. He wants to come in. People saying that, well, I haven't seen it or even know. Really don't give a shit. People say that he took Felder's talking points. Okay. But he's implemented Felder's talking points into his platform. Okay. Those things being said, Mr. Producer, this guy has galvanized all of the big business in Montgomery to support him. And this is why I say the racial element in the city of Montgomery is still there.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is what black people in Montgomery need to understand. White people don't like you, man. Let's just put this shit where it needs to be. Let's put it in the opening. This guy come in, he ain't finna be no mayor for all people. That's not some shit that's finna happen. He's gonna be the mayor for a certain group of people, and those are the things that are going to happen. Okay? Now, Todd Strange, did we lose it?
Oh, no, you keep.
Okay.
It's just black.
Todd Strange has donated money to this guy. All right? Todd Strange has donated money to his campaign. Alpha Insurance Company has donated money to his campaign. The Home Builders Association has donated money to his campaign. So those things being what they are, this man has a bunch of money behind him. Okay? He has a lot of money behind him. And that being what it is, he's not going to be the mayor for everybody. That is not something that's actually going to happen. So people don't get it confused, don't get it messed up, but that's what you're doing. And as Mr. Producer clearly stated, as he clearly said earlier, he had been down there in Montgomery, and he actually saw where those signs were pulled up.
They letting you know who they voted for.
Right. They let you know who they're voting for.
Off the top.
And that being what it is, we have to understand, man, like, man, this here is a serious situation. Mr. Producer, do you want to just take a break?
No, I mean, we'll take one, but you keep going.
So, I'm just saying, our just for everybody out there is actually watching, imagery has gone down. Hey, Tara, what's going on? Brother Dwayne, y'all give us a moment. Our new camera has actually gone down. I grew up with Tara. Hope all is well with you, love. But we're working to actually try to get it back up, so everybody kind of bear with us for a moment. But the point is what I'm saying is this guy is not going to be the mayor. What's up, Marlon Cole? This guy will not be the mayor for everybody. And what I find disgusting at this point is that you get Pastor Slick and crew come in to split the vote. And guess what? Y'all saw what happened down in the city of Montgomery. Y'all saw what happened down in the city of Montgomery. And we are going to run some videos. We're going to show a couple of things that we're going to come forward with. And it's going to be worth you staying in there and seeing what it is we got going on. Mr. Producer, what we looking like on your end, brother?
Oh, I'm working, man.
All right. So you want to, if we go to a commercial, will that, everybody out there hearing my voice, just bear with us for a moment.
Yeah, we can go do a little commercial or something.
All right. Let's, we're going to take a quick commercial break. See if we can get this camera back up. All right? Everybody hang out for a moment. We'll be right back.
Sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be able to learn what you think you know. And there are times when I find you wanna keep yourself from me. When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror of what I see. Yeah, yeah. But at your best, you are alone. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me know. Oh, no, no. Let me know.
All right, we back, man. Sorry about that, y'all. Tried something at the last minute, new camera.
All right, people. So we're back. We actually had to change cameras. We are using.
Willie phone.
Mike good?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, we good. We back.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. All right. So, Mr. Producer.
Talk to me.
All right. So what I was talking about, we were talking about Felder, the guy there in Montgomery, who's running opposition to that of Stephen Reed. Okay. So this guy says that he can solve crime, correct?
Yeah, that's his big platform, man. That's what he promising everybody. He can solve the crime issue.
Okay. Yeah, he says that I can solve the crime down in Montgomery. But this is the thing, man. Crime is bad over here in Atlanta. We had the situation with a young lady over there at Compton Mall, ran over the
yeah, man.
So what I'm saying is a lot of the young people are doing outlandish things that people can't necessarily put their hands on. And all throughout the country, crime is bad.
Yeah.
So this guy, I've heard a lot of stuff being said about crime. But I often say, Mr. Producer, how you defeat crime is by what? By creating jobs, opportunity, and having a better educational system.
Most definitely.
That's how you combat crime. So if this young man is not prepared to bring in jobs, better paying jobs to the city, then the crime is not going to get better.
Right. I mean, if these kids don't feel like they got anything else to live for, you know, that's definitely not going to stop the crime. But my thing is, like, if you got a plan to stop crime or bring it to a halt, why hasn't anybody implemented it? You know, because
why hasn't
I'm saying because the fact that every candidate wants to say they're gonna eradicate crime. I mean, I'm saying you got to. I'm saying think about what you're saying. You only have
Shalom, Amelia.
You only have a limited amount of budget,
right?
So.
But hold on.
I'm saying,
wait,
are you
wait
the Pied Piper? Are you gonna get to these kids or these younger people or whoever decides to do some, you know what I'm saying, ignorant? I'm saying how it's, you know, it's. I don't know.
So, but this is the thing, Mr. Producer. Like when when it got in, he became the mayor. He had a limited budget because remember, they had exalted taking all of the money out of the budget.
Right.
They did build downtown. Todd Strange was kicking his partners money. They giving him kickback. All type of fugazi bullshit was going on.
Right.
This is why people run for office. They run for office to get a kickback. Let's just put this shit where it has to be. That's what they run for office for. Ain't nobody in there, man, I'm gonna do this. No, you ain't. You ain't finna do shit. You finna get paid. You finna find out how you can steal and fan your pocket and fan your partner's pocket and get them contracts for the city, and they slide you some shit up under the table. It's business, man. It's commerce. So all of this melee of bullshit that people are, man, I'm gonna do. No, you ain't. You finna do a fucking thing. You finna do what everybody else has done. You might have the intent to do it, but once you get in there and you find out really what this shit is, guess what? Your mindset becomes just like the person that was before you.
Right.
You find out how you can fan your pocket.
Right. Your hands tied.
Right.
Like, what can you do? What can you do without the support of your governor?
So, but this is what I have to say. What I have to say is this. We had a situation. Well, first of all, Trump was there this past Friday. You had Tommy Tuberville. What is it? Tommy Tuberville.
Tuberville, yeah.
Right. Auburn's old coach. You had him there. You had the governor, Kay Ivey, and you had this guy, Barrett Gilchrist. I think that's how his name is pronounced.
Something like that.
So all of these individuals were there to see Donald Trump. Donald Trump brought in that negative energy. The energy he brought in trickled over to what we saw happen down at the city, down at the riverfront. Mr. Producer, do you have those videos?
Did you send them to me?
Oh, shit, did I send them?
I mean, you know, we got the links. We got the. I mean, you can send them.
So, hold on. Let me read this. Let me just read some of the comments. Rufus Wilson, one of my St. Jude family members, said, "You can agree or disagree, but this is just my opinion. This will always be a white man's world. We just have to do what we can to get by. We even had a black president, and look how he was treated. Well, that's an excellent point, Rufus. But let me say this. What a lot of people don't understand about the black president thing with Obama. This was preordained or predicted before he ever went in there. Obama never did anything to advance the agenda, whatever the agenda was. But what he did do, he gave rights to the LGBT community. He advanced their agenda. But a lot of the bills that should have been brought into legislation when he was in office, he never did. When he left office, this is how Donald Trump got into office. Donald Trump got into office because of Barack Obama. A lot of the things, the policies that was implemented when Obama was in there, what did Trump do? He went in, he overturned them, remember? Everything that Obama had signed into legislation, Donald Trump reversed
Trump
it.
Changed it, yeah.
He changed it. He sure did. So all of the problems that black people have today with affirmative action, you're seeing being wiped away, all of these things came about. You lost those things because of Barack Obama. Okay? So I'm not saying that he didn't try or it was bad that he became the president, but one of the things that happened was all of the things that King and the rest of those guys had fought for, you lost it. Rufus said, I don't keep up with politics, but I'm a good listener. Educate me, my brother. I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna try. But this is what I'm gonna attempt to do, people. I'm gonna actually see if I can send these videos over to Mr. Producer. Real quick. With all of this high tech stuff we have in here now, everything is running slow. We're finna send these videos over. I'm gonna send them over to Mr. Producer. Mr. Producer, excuse me. So, what else did you detect down there in Montgomery when you were there? Pertaining. Oh, one of the things I saw too. Now I would think that state government is supposed to be neutral. Am I correct?
Yeah, you would think so.
I saw on a state building a huge Barrett Gilbreth sign that was on Zelda Road. The other day I was there. Now I would think that they would not be putting signs out, a wooden sign out, basically as an indication as to say, this is
who we support.
This is who we're supporting. I'm going to send you
Yeah, I got the image of them.
Hold on. This is
Getting locked up.
So anybody else, Brother Ned? Obama have us hope that we as blacks can achieve anything his agenda was to the ABC community. Okay, I'm gonna have to get you to clarify that because I'm kind of lost on that.
What?
That was
He's saying his agenda was he was trying to look out for the LGBTQ. They call it. They say the ABC because it's a whole bunch of letters.
Oh,
okay, yeah, that's what he's saying.
I'm slow, man. You know,
I got you, man. I got you over here.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, he's right about that.
Man, why is this? This is crazy. Now all of a sudden, people.
But yeah, man, it's pretty cut and dry on who they trying to vote for, who they trying to get in office. I mean, the dude ain't even been here. They say he been here, 8 months, 8 months. He done took note from DeSantis. What I'm saying, what they trying to make a pick cotton again or something? I don't understand.
So anyway, L. Milner said Stephen Reed has signs all over the amphitheater ground, but that's okay. I mean, can you clarify that for me, L? Because I'm not actually understanding. Okay, so hold on. So, Mr. Producer.
Well, L gonna goddamn represent the Republicans to the end, boy. I tell you, boy. L ain't, boy. Do your thing, L, man. Where your mega hat at? Start wearing your mega hat.
Okay, so let me read a comment from somebody. This is Brother Nad. He said he gave us hope as the first black president, but other than that, he served us no purpose. His presidency hurt us. Exactly, that's what I was saying.
Right.
Because the white folks then tried everything in their power to shut us down. Well, what they're doing is they're reversing everything. That's what it is.
And that's the same thing. That's the same thing with Brother Reed, man. It's the first black mayor. No, he ain't perfect, but we can't let Barrett replace him. You know, we just got to, if y'all got a problem with the man, sit down and have a conversation, man. I think he realized how valuable our vote is. Let's just have a conversation with the man, man. That, the dude come from a prestigious background, man. We can't let somebody that ain't been here but 8 months come in and just take over our city, man.
Before
majority black city, man. Come on now. And I don't care what you think, L.
Okay, so L said,
move to Selma.
How much clearer can I be? Well, you're never clear to me, L. I'm just going. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it 100 with you.
200.
Okay, I'm just telling you, your shit ain't clear with me. So you say why y'all can't do nothing with me, man? L, man, you know what? I'm gonna get you the fuck off my page, man. That's what. No, I'm saying, man, don't do that bullshit, bro. Don't do that bullshit. I'll get you the fuck off my page, for real. I'm because I understand something about me, L. I'm a real dude, bro. Don't come at me sideways with that bullshit, man. You understand? Don't come at me with that bullshit. You ain't on my level when it come to this shit, man. So don't come at me like it ain't about no fucking feelings, bro. I'm telling you. You got on here earlier and you told a fucking lie about a fucking woman downtown that got her ass whooped that she didn't do anything. The bitch did do something.
Yeah, she was throwing haymakers.
She was throwing fucking haymakers. She got her ass handed to her. So this ain't got a fucking thing to do with feelings. You just talking to a real fucking dude, bruh. I know they don't get no realer than me. So anybody dealing with feelings is your ass. It ain't me. I'm just correcting you on the bullshit. I still love you though, L. All right. Anyway, go what you got, Mr. Producer.
Man, we're gonna play we'll play the first video, man. It's pretty
Come
long.
on with it, man.
Y'all enjoy this.
I wish I would have got that. They go to real folk here.
That's something to look for Jack too. Yeah,
Boy, that nigga was kissing their ass at first. He in there like some TV shit. I ain't lying.
Excuse the language, people.
And this ain't CNN, man.
Yeah, see the other folk look. Look, hold on. He said he can't go that way.
Hey, pause it for a second. Pause it. Pause it. Okay. All right, pause right there.
Yeah.
So, I do not condone. I understand that shit got heated, right? Understand that. But for a man to hit a woman with a chair, I understand that, shit was just.
That was pretty rough right
That's
there.
pretty rough.
That's pretty rough to look at, man.
You know what I'm saying? Now, the shit going on with the guys in there and all of this stuff here, guys, they throwing haymakers, they doing shit, that's something completely different. But one thing I do not ever condone is men hitting women men hitting women and children under no circumstance. But this is what I want to say, Mr. Producer. I want you to bring up the other video. I'm going to let you finish that one.
No,
but before you do,
the other one, man, that one.
let me, huh?
I said we can bring up another one, man.
Okay, so let's go to the video. You have the video where all of this shit started, okay? I want to bring up the video where the guy, the platoon boat dude, started all of this. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I was telling L, all of this shit started because your good friend, Donald Trump, brought his negative ass, or he brought his ass to Montgomery, and he brought all that negative energy there. He gassed these folks up, man. That's what he does. Same thing January 6th. He gassed them up. And you got guys going to federal prison. And to think that all of the things that he's done, he's back talking about he wants to run for president. You, nor Mr. Producer, anybody else out there could do anything like that. He brought that January 6th energy down into your city, L. And those guys down there said some derogatory things, used some epithets, and shit dropped. It jumped out. But bring that up. Exactly, Marlon. SummerSlam. Bring it up. This is what started it right here. The guy had told them to move the platoon boat.
Hey, all of them.
Now this is the guy here with the restaurant in it, saying that he wasn't involved.
Yeah.
Now this is what makes it racial, L. This is the shit that you seem like you couldn't figure out. Now we got these white guys like hyenas on this black dude. They ain't breaking it up. They beating his ass.
That one white guy in the blue shirt, he tried to break it up. They swung on him, man.
Now this is a black kid. This black kid jumped off of the boat, swim through alligator waters, alligator infested waters, to go assist this black guy. And let me just say that I don't know who this kid is, but if he down in that city, I got $2,000 right now to get his ass out.
Yeah, we're going to get him.
I'm going to get him. I got 2 bands right now that I put up for this kid to get out of that situation that he's in.
Him and the Undertaker, man.
You understand?
Even though the Undertaker hit that woman with that chair, we still got to get him out of there.
Come on now. Females jump in. Hold on. So David Price says,
man, 7 o'clock, man. We got to bring Button on.
He said, David say, stop the cap. Every city has, exactly. That's what I said earlier. Every city has crime. Female jump in. He said, female jumps in. She gets hit. War does not discriminate against gender. You got a point, David.
Casualty of war.
Casualty of war. Quaisha. Quaisha is the winner of the money.
Yeah. Congratulations, man.
Man, something on my back. Anyway, Quaisha is the winner of the money.
Congratulations.
I hope I'm saying your name right. So Quaisha say that part was wrong, hitting the female with the chair. Okay, yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying. L said felony. You know what, L? We know what the deal is with you, man.
L is an extremist.
You know what I'm saying? We know what the deal is with you. You need to be getting your ass prepared for Zach. You got a debate coming up.
Oh yeah,
that's what you need to. My beautiful cousin Beverly, what our mayor got to say? I don't know. I haven't talked to Steve. I seriously doubt if I will talk with him. But I can't say.
I'm pretty sure he's going to say something extraordinary.
But I'm sure he's pretty distraught about all of the things that happened. But the crazy part about all of that is he did not, or the people that started the situation, the ordeal,
right?
They weren't from Montgomery.
Hell no, they was from Selma.
They from Selma.
I got them pictures.
So and this is the thing. I'm going to read a couple of statements.
Ed, what do you think about that picture? How does that make you feel? It's coming.
Oh, we got something for L, lad, so I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to fuck with you today, L. I'm going to fuck over you.
L, nah, man, we ain't going to do it.
So, L, do you care to elaborate on this picture here, bro?
L, how does that, man.
Talk to me, L.
I know that has to really hurt you to see that. It has to. 3 good white men handcuffed. 2 more good white men.
Now these guys here that you see were the provocateurs who started the situation.
They jumped that dude. That dude was just doing his job, man.
The guy went there and say, "Hey, listen, man."
That dude was doing. He clocked in this morning, working his 8 to 10 hour shift. He didn't feel like you think he thought he was gonna get jumped by a pack of hyenas.
Exactly.
By some thugs, some
criminals.
ruffians, and some criminals.
Thugs.
Ruffians. Buckers.
L gone now. He ain't got shit to say.
But continue, brother. Come on now.
All right. Yeah, he said I feel it. I'm just fucking with you, L. All right. Anyway, so okay. David White said you all should be backing up the black woman who jumped in and helped. Exactly, Dave. Listen, man. We got bail money. We got bail money. We gonna get these brothers out. Exactly, Marlon. Marlon said Selma. Damn, yeah, they from Selma.
Yeah.
But listen, man. I seriously hope that nobody. If you went to church today,
Karen Jones.
You didn't put not a goddamn dime in those grubby, greedy pork chop preachers' plates. What they call? What them things called? What they plate?
Shit. I don't know, man.
We need bail money.
I don't know what you call them things.
Collection plate.
Collection plate. Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. You know.
So we need bail money, people.
Nigga, no.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I haven't heard anything or whatever. No one has called or said anything. But we need bail money to go get them black folks out down there money. I'm with them. I'm in the car.
Hey,
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what L say. I'm in the car. You feel me?
Hold on, let me bring up these people. They're from Selma.
I need you
testify.
I need you to bring up Mr. Producer.
Hold on, I'm bringing up the thing where it show they from Selma, man. Then I'm gonna bring his business up so we can unpatronize his business.
Why would I call Black Lives Matter, man? Man, get serious, bro.
No, we don't fool.
You doing too much now. But listen, so the thing is, the guy name is Chase Shipman. Is that correct?
I don't know.
Yeah, Chase Shipman.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So this guy Chase Shipman is one of the provocateurs. He's one of the agitators that
one of the thugs
that was in on the ruckus. Okay, he's one of the ones that was.
He was involved in the gang beatdown.
Oh, he got his ass beat down though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know, him and his gang.
But you know what? I got some other things. I got some other things that I want to. Hold on a second. What we're gonna do is we need to bring on here momentarily. I need to bring up Donna, but before you do that, I got some more images I want to bring forward, Mr. Producer.
Yeah,
if you will, brother.
You something to me?
No, I haven't. Let me get them. You feel me?
Well, let me see. You got that one.
Okay, so hold on.
Let me see.
So this is what we finna do, people. Mr. Producer is going to bring up. Now this guy is saying, now I put some images out and I said that what we're going to do was going to boycott.
Are you talking about his restaurant?
The guy's business, right? We're finna plaster his information on there. All right. So anybody out there want to give him a call, you can do so. You know, call the business.
Yeah, what the business look like?
I'm finna give it.
I sent it already. You sent. I got all that.
Okay. So what I need from you at this point, since you Tom Brady in this thing, right? Bring up Vassar's Mini Mart.
All right, I got you.
Okay,
right here, buddy.
What we're doing is we're gonna show the address. We're gonna show the address. You're right. They make the Bloods and Crips look like Boy Scouts, L. I so wholeheartedly agree with you.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, come on back to the light.
Rufus Wilson say, I'm just amazed how some of these well-educated people with money really listens and support Trump. Well, the reason is, Brother Rufus, is because they identify this is what they feel anyway.
Hold on, man. Y'all don't shoot me on this. I know Ed gonna enjoy this, but people got money with it. People did get money with Trump. I can't lie. People made a lot of money with Trump, but a lot of he had a lot of radical speeches. He disrespected a lot of races, but that comes with the territory. But people did get that. That's why a lot of highly educated people supported him. They got money.
Well,
he made it a way. He made a way for people to get money. Because he's businessman at heart.
This is the thing. This is what you got to understand. Everything out there in society, that's a misnomer. First and foremost, let me tell you why. Everything out there deal with our system of finance runs through what? The Treasury.
Right.
The people, this is what you got to understand. Now, you said that people got money. There was no money to get. You know why?
You know what I mean.
Hold on. We were in a time of COVID. Everything shut down. Think about that. During the time that this man was president, we was under a time of COVID. People were
not the first 2
There you
years.
say they got money. Yeah, they got money. They got them goddamn PPP loans.
No, that was old. That was Sleepy Joe right there, man.
No, the fuck it wasn't.
Sleepy Joe.
People got PPP loans under Trump.
Sleepy Joe. Man. That was Sleepy Joe.
Man, look here, man. Bet me one of your properties, man.
Put it up.
Shit.
Get it.
You know what I'm saying? Google
it, Google it, man. Let them know.
Man, look here.
But
man.
I'm saying, I mean, Trump
ain't listen,
no,
man.
I'm saying Trump. I'm just saying I ain't
Trump,
here to bash nobody. I just try to educate with the little education I got.
Listen.
Trump has been around actors his entire life.
That don't mean.
No. I'm just saying.
Listen, Mr. Producer.
Trump, I'm not saying Trump ain't none of this stuff, but I'm just saying he know when you around somebody.
Let me ask you something.
You know how to MC the room.
Let me ask you something.
So he found that niche.
I want to ask you a question.
He found the little.
I want to ask you a question.
Since great again niche. And
I want to ask you a question.
He rode that wave.
I want to ask you a question. Right?
Yeah.
How many casinos have you known? A casino.
Right.
Casinos get money.
Most
Casino
definitely.
gonna bring in money when ain't shit else coming in.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Casinos will get money when a woman can't sell her ass out there. They gonna get money.
Most definitely.
Okay, right. Now, how many casinos you know to close down?
Ain't no none of them. Well,
okay then.
Unless they get old.
So that's my point. So I'm not bashing him, but what I'm saying is we were under a time of COVID.
Right. But I'm saying, okay.
So
the reason I'm going to bring you back. I know you be losing it sometimes. I'm gonna reel you back in. I'm saying, think about how many businesses that we tried to create doing that. We had a COVID spraying business. We started a little late, but your brother-in-law, he was cashing in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he in Texas too. Goddamn.
I get that. I'm just saying, but people were just creating little crazy little business. That was, you know what I'm saying? A lot of if you were selling stuff at home,
that didn't have shit to do with Trump, man.
I mean,
it had everything to do with it was a demand for it. Listen,
that's what I mean.
Listen, Mr. Producer, me and you come in here every Sunday.
Yeah.
We do this.
Get money, man.
Okay, we get money off of this. This shit, we ain't doing this shit for free.
I know it.
It's a demand for what we do. This has nothing to do with Joe Biden. It has a fuck thing to do with him. This is the thing what people have to realize. If you come up with a niche for making money, Mr. Producer. If you come up with something that's a demand, you can get paid for it.
True.
So what I'm saying to you is, yes, we started a COVID spraying business. We started late. We got maybe 2-3 jobs. We ain't really see no money. We had more money in the equipment than we made back off of it.
Yeah.
But the point is, at that time, we were, or at least we thought that we were going to make some money with it.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I'm saying? We still got the equipment.
I'm gonna throw a little shade too, man.
Go ahead, talk to me.
Goddamn, Pastor Knight knew we had that business, man. He wouldn't let us spray his church.
Yeah, man, that fool
He would
gave
have
the shit
he would have got some
man.
shade treatment.
And I told you, go ahead, tell the story, Mr. Producer. Hold on, let me read a couple of things. Hold on, let me read a couple of things. All right. So, Sister Quasia say that's it. Brother Rufus said, so Trump is the new Jim Jones. I agree. David White said casinos is why Montgomery is a broke city. You're gonna have to clarify that one for me, David.
I feel him on that because that's why all the poor people taking their money. Shit.
Okay. Oh, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, then you got
everybody trying to hit it big.
You got L said, yeah, he's losing it. Whatever that means. And then you got the laughing emojis or whatever. But anyway, so Mr. Producer.
Yeah.
All right, so back to what I was saying. I don't want to get swayed too off course here.
Yeah, man, we gotta get Button on here.
Okay, so we gotta bring before we bring him on, we need to I need to find out where Donna is, because I need to bring her up. So let's do this.
The link, man.
Let's take a quick break. Everybody hang out for a moment. When we come back, we'll have Donna. We're gonna bring her on. I got a couple of questions I want to ask her, that kind of thing, and then we're gonna come with Zach and we're gonna wrap this thing up. It's been fun, man. Let me just say this, Mr. Producer.
Yeah.
I really like engaging the comment section.
Yeah, man. It makes it worthwhile.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got good opinions, good thoughts.
But I would love to talk to Pastor Slick today. He you know, what you think going on with that?
Him and his feelings.
In his feelings. That's what L said. I was in my feelings. I'm just tired of your shit, L, man. You know what I'm saying? I love you, L. I do, man. You my dude, man. But you know, I'm gonna work on you, man. I'm gonna take you out to the apps, man, for about a week, man. Come back, get your mind right, man. You know what I'm saying? You a little confused right now, but anyway, let's take a break, Mr. Producer. We're gonna come back.
If it's hot and you need some air, and you need it done at a price that's fair, drop the Addy right now, we'll meet you there. We your breath of fresh air, Mr. Air Repair. If it's hot and you need some air, and you need it done at a price that's fair, drop the Addy right now, we'll meet you there. We your breath of fresh air, Mr. Air Repair. For quality air at a price that's fair, call Mr. Air Repair. Drop the Addy and we there. We gon' get the AC going, get the AC blowing. When the air get the flowing, you gon' think that it was snowing. Wild ranch installation, upstairs to the basement. We do everything from hard work to the basic. All you gotta do is call that number, quit waiting. Man, this air so cold, it's guaranteed to have you shaking. It's cold. If it's hot and you need some air, and you need it done at a price that's fair, drop the Addy right now, we'll meet you there. We your breath of fresh air, Mr. Air Repair. Hey, for quality air at a price that's fair, call Mr. Air Repair, man. Call him right now at 586-262-4258 and follow him on Instagram and tell him G-Max
Okay.
Hold
Can
on,
you?
I see something else that I'm trying to. It says unable to open camera. Sorry, but we're unable to connect to your
Oh
camera.
my goodness.
Well, that's fine.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, let me cut the volume on.
Sorry.
Oh, talking on my phone or what?
Her, yeah, hang up. Let's see what's going on. We back.
Mr. Producer,
Yeah.
do we have Donna on?
Yeah, we got the audio, I think. Can you?
Donna, can you hear me?
Miss Donna? Let me see. I can try to, let's try to send another link. I'm gonna tell her.
We might have to do a live. I don't know what is.
I'm gonna try to send another link, see if we can get another one. Copy. We'll kill that one. Kill it. Let me send you back. Go bite. Couldn't load in. Oh, there she go. Let me send it to her.
You got it?
Yep. Try this one. Alright, let's see what happens. Damn. Where it go?
Y'all bear with us.
God damn. Yeah. Hold on, man.
Hold on, Donna. We are attempting to connect your camera to ours.
Hold on.
We might have to do.
Try that one.
Okay.
Let me see. Alright, let's see what happens. See if we can make.
Did you send it to me?
No, I sent it to her.
Okay. So we can't actually pull her up. Then I might have to do a phone chat. Who we got, Mr. Producer?
Yeah. Just wait for her to trying to see if she's gonna log in. I'm trying, it's not doing anything. Dang. Probably gotta do the phone.
Okay.
Oh no, man, hold on. I just see her name. Let's see if she come up. Hey. Might be a delay, man. Might be that thunderstorm, man. I don't know.
Yeah, we've been having shady weather, so that could be playing a part, people. What we're gonna do? What we're gonna do is let me try to call her, get her on the phone. We'll just do it like that.
Yeah.
I'm on there, but it's not doing it.
I don't know. We updated equipment, so I don't know.
Well, go on.
Okay, well, no, we're not finna. We're gonna do the phone call, We're gonna just bring me up on it, Mr. Producer. So, Donna, how are you doing?
I'm well, and yourself?
You okay?
Oh yeah, very well.
Okay, all right. As long as you can be heard. Okay, so Donna, I had spoken with you this morning, and a couple of things I want to ask you about. So, what have you heard about the situation that took place down there in your city? Like, is anybody talking about it? What is the word at this point?
Well, pretty much. I mean, social media has, gone. It has went viral, of course, and what it seems like from the videos that were shown, a pedestrian was asked by an employee to move their boat, their pontoon boat, and they attacked the employee. And others, bystanders, came to that employee's rescue because that employee was being attacked by 5 individuals. And pretty much that's what happened. It was somewhat a big thing, a big brawl. I do want to be somewhat politically correct.
Hey, go ahead.
Come on now.
But it is what it is. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Right. Exactly. So
My boss always told me,
So,
if you're gonna be dumb, you gotta be tough.
exactly. So this is the thing, Donna. You and I talked earlier, and I don't want to get too far ahead of things, but I do have. We probably need to hold on a second, Donna. We need to get that straightened out because definitely want to have Zach.
Yeah, I'm working on that now.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Donna, when I had spoke,
I would like to say,
Go ahead.
Go before everything is alleged because we don't know other than what we saw. Everything is alleged. I ain't saying nobody did nothing.
yeah. Well, I mean,
The Chef situation, boy, they've been wearing them out on Facebook.
I've been seeing that. Yeah, I have been seeing that. Like my son is there in Montgomery. So, and he's an advocate. He's big on Twitter. So he sent me. He said, "Dad, I got some information for you." Let me tell you what was crazy about it, Donna. The videos that my son sent me were the videos that me and Mr. Producer cut for the show. Now this was yesterday. Somebody we posted on Facebook, and somebody got them because we had to minimize them down because we didn't want 20-minute videos, 15-minute videos, so we minimized them. So
So this brawl took place a good little while, huh?
it would happen yesterday. It was yesterday, last night rather, yesterday evening rather.
The span of time.
Right. So let me finish. So my son sent me the videos, and he said, "Dad, did you not?" I said, "Well, shit, I tried to call you, tell you about it when we got the information." Anyway, long story short, right? Those videos on Twitter got 4 million, 2 million, 1.8 million.
Wow.
Now I started to go TikTok, but I didn't because TikTok has a policy.
TikTok, they already.
Well, but the thing is, TikTok will pull anything that comes off as violence. They will. I don't want to lose my page, right? But anyway, I'm just saying I put it on Facebook and IG. But so between Facebook and IG, somebody went there, got it, and it has on Twitter. It's viral. It's like 4 million views on it. But this is one of the things I want to say, Donna, since you live in Montgomery, is that this is another negative situation. This is another black eye for the city of Montgomery and the state of Alabama.
You think? From the feedback that
Yes.
I see on
Yes, it is.
social media, and I'm just gonna go from the feedback that I've been on multiple bloggers' website that have been from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook. I've been on all of it. I don't really too much go on Twitter, so I can't say I've saw anything on Twitter. But on all three of those major websites, the feedback has been positive from everybody across the board for the simple fact that they see where the wrongdoing was at. And, it's an unfortunate situation that it panned out the way that it did. But, the feedback on social media has been somewhat positive.
Man, we took a stand.
As far as a black eye, when you say a black eye on the city, as far as what, that black people stood up for them?
No, that's not it. No, that's not
Everything that happened.
Let me hold on, Mr. Producer.
It's just
The black eye is what I'm saying. When you look at, let me put it in layman terms. What is Montgomery known for? Well, hold on. And it's not nothing against you because you're a brilliant woman, but what I'm saying to you, Donna, is what is Montgomery known for? What is okay? So Martin Luther King, and other civil rights. So what I'm saying to you is when I say another black eye, I'm speaking the reference of that the city itself has had another negative situation that has happened. Okay, and when you think about and it's race related. That's what I'm saying. Like, here it is. Like I've been telling Ale, it could have been diffused by when the guy they got it. The fight came up. They broke the fight up, but they didn't. It was.
I would like to say this. I don't condone violence. But when I think that when emotions are running high, and the brawl had already ensued way before the other individuals had took part in it. The brawl was already going on when it was, I guess, 3, 4, 5 had ever been other people against one. So before anybody else got there, and I did see one gentleman come up trying to pull people apart, but by then emotions are running high, and it's an unfortunate situation, but it did take place.
But this is the thing though, Donna. What I'm saying it could have been simply taken care of by the guy moving the fucking boat out the way. But that's what I'm. Okay, so at the end of the day, Donna, what I'm telling you is it is a lack of respect. It is when like I said, I've been telling L and other people. Donald Trump brought his ass in there that Friday, okay, and so he came in. He brought all of this negative energy there. Stuff was going on. Things were said. People walked out of there beating their chests and all that bullshit because they interviewed folks. We came down, but we
didn't know he was coming to the city.
Well, you got to do it. You got to do it. Yeah, because I talked to you earlier and told
that man in that pontoon boat.
Yeah, but the point is, this is the point. So he came in, he did his thing. So people left there beating their chests, right? And what I'm saying, and this other guy that they have for mayor, he ain't said shit about anything. Or Barrett Gilbert, he hasn't said anything. But what I did, I tied all of that shit to the Gilbert, him, Trump. I tied all of that stuff together. Because, like I said, what it was, and we got somebody that's going to come up after you, and we're going to go to a break after you, and then we're going to bring him up. But the point is, he's going to define these things. And what I'm saying is the guy that owns the Nassau restaurant down there we had up earlier, he was culprit in this thing. He wants to say he was complicit. He wants to say, "No, I didn't have shit to do with it." Yeah, but
stirring up drama, unfortunate drama that it doesn't have to even take place. And this is one of the sad things about racism. It causes division.
Well, but
it's an unfortunate division because it is. Listen, we have to live in a the world together. We can't divide.
But Donna, you don't need to tell black folks that. We understand that. It's this is the thing. Listen, we black people take the bare minimum, okay, and we survive. Okay, then. Oh, so we can speak from experience. I'm telling you, what's what I'm saying. The security guard walked up to the guy. He say, "Sir, would you please move your boat? The Harriet needs to dock." Fuck you. I'm not doing a fucking thing.
He seen the boat.
Oh wow.
Okay, so somebody then they
African American people.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, so he saw black folks on the boat, excuse me. And he said, "You know what? No, I ain't doing shit. Let him stay out there." So I don't know if he was on the oil or what he was on. Whatever he was on, the shit could have been prevented. And this is the other thing. Let me say this. Let me just read a couple. Don't go nowhere, Donald. Let me read these comments. Okay. This is what I want to read real quickly, right? Okay, all right. So Quasia said, right, all he had to do was move the boat. I don't condone the violence either, but that guy was supposed to just ball up and take a beating. Okay. Now, L says black deaf needs to hear this. Whatever that means. David had also, okay, here we go. All right, so David said, white people over there being chomping black people over, over the years, and black finally stood up. Exactly, Dave. They stood up for themselves. And then Christy Williams said, his racist ass to our town. So what she's basically making reference to is that this guy came to Selma and brought the problem. Rufus said, can't say it was a gun violence, just a good old fashioned ass whipping. Exactly. So now this is the thing, Donna. Now that shit could have really got bad because can you imagine if it had been gunplay? But hold that thought for a second. This is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about them goddamn police officers down there in Montgomery because they was on the bullshit too. Like here. Say what?
I said, why you say that?
Because all the people I saw them putting handcuffs on were black people. When the shit was going.
Video on my page that's otherwise that's contradictory to.
Well, I'm telling you, Donna. When the shit was released, a friend of mine by the name of Lindsay Hill sent me, DM me stuff. People, you got to realize something. I have a show. So a lot of times people send me information. I don't ask for it. Most of the information.
One group only just was actually.
What I'm telling you.
I did see both groups detained. Well, I ain't seen.
Yes, yeah. But what I'm saying is when the black guys were being thrown down, handcuffed, shackled, the people, the provocateurs, the ones, the instigators of the bullshit was walking around. And it was the blacks on the upper deck was saying, well, y'all not gonna arrest them? Y'all this shit ain't so. And this is one of the reasons why Karen Jones came out and said what she said about it. And she was absolutely right. So what I'm simply saying is it might be something where people are blowing shit out of proportion, but it speaks volume to the level of really what's still going on in Montgomery, which is Montgomery is a very racist city. Mr. Producer at the beginning of the.
But let me make this point. It also speaks to the level of unity because even with the Karen Jones doing what she did and saying what she said, it shows the unity and the strength in numbers as well as those people coming to that man's aid.
I don't disagree with that.
The young man that got into the water.
Exactly. Can you bring that picture up on him? Do you have that picture on that kid?
But I'm gonna let you go on. But I just wanted to point that out because at the end of the day, it shows volumes and strength and the love and unity that those.
I agree.
Even though it was an unfortunate incident, again, I don't condone violence, but we're not gonna just overlook the strength and power.
No, Donna, I'm not.
Saturday, whenever it happened, I don't know. I'm just finding out.
Okay, so what I'm saying to you, you're absolutely right, and I'm simply saying that's something that I'm not diminishing or taken away from what you said. You're absolutely right. But what I'm saying is the large issue becomes is that there's a race element that's still very prevalent. That's all I'm saying.
There's a race element still prevalent in the whole world.
I get it, Donna. I get it. I'm not saying that. But you know what? In Atlanta, it would have been different. And I'm going to just say this. This is what I want you.
What do you think would have been different?
Man, listen, man. It'll have been different. I ain't finna go into all of the stuff about how it would have been different. Listen, Donna, listen. Let me just say this. Because, you know, my mind don't click like it used to be. Let me say this, Donna. Had I been down there, I got one good leg. Okay? I'd have been fighting too. I'd have been fighting. And Mr. Producer would have been fighting. I'd have jumped my ass off that boat with that one, this one leg. I can swim. I'd have got my ass in that. And listen, I'd have went over there to assist that brother. You understand? I'm telling you what I would have done. That's what I do. So, but what I'm telling you is, I don't go in. Listen, I don't go into a situation. Right. Well, I don't go into a situation with problems or looking for problems. Donna, listen, this is what we got to do. I got to bring you back when we bring you back on camera. It's been fun. We do have somebody else we want to bring up. This is what we're probably gonna do a carryover on this subject matter next week. I really don't want to, but I think it's something that's needed. That being said, Don, I'm going to give you. Matter of fact, before you go, give everybody out there information on your show, and whatever else you want to say, and I'll give you a call. Get information on your show, love.
Okay, well, you know, everybody check me out Monday through Wednesday, 6 p.m. on live, Facebook Live. I go live Monday through Wednesday, reading spiritual scriptures and making them relate to 2023, as well as we do music requests, as well as Testimony Tuesday. So hope everybody joins me again Monday through Wednesday, 6 p.m. on live, Facebook Live. Thanks, Chris.
Donna, listen, I love you. Let me just say this before we go, people. Let me just say this. Once again, Donna and I had a period where we were battling. You don't mind me putting it out there, do you, Donna?
No, go ahead.
Okay. We were battling cancer. She went through hers first, and she was very inspirational for me. She keeps me grounded. She's my good friend. She's my good friend, beautiful sister. I love you, Donna. And I'm gonna hopefully next time we'll be able to bring you on screen. But anyway, you enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll talk maybe next week. Okay? All right. Take care. All right. So people, let's just moving right along. A couple of things, right? All right. So let me just say, David said in Atlanta, those white folks would have not made it. Exactly. Different. That's what I ain't want to put that shit out there. But we gonna be 100. Okay. Now, Rufus said, this is. Hold on. Lost the screen. This is going to carry over everywhere. I think so, Rufus. And what I'm saying, this is why I simply said earlier that Donald Trump gassed them up. That's what he does. He gas up people to do just mischievous shit, just do shit that they shouldn't do. Mr. Producer, what you got, man?
Oh no, man, I'm just listening.
Okay, so what we ready to bring Zach up?
Yeah, we'll take a commercial, call him up. I sent him his link, then we'll bring him up.
All right, so
we'll be right back.
This is another person that is down in Montgomery, and I'm going to let him define all of this for you. All right?
OG, triple OG. We'll be right back.
All right.
First things first, I want to give a big shout out to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I want to give all the honor and glory to him, because you cannot orchestrate all the things that took place today, and for it to go down the way it did, hey, it had to be someone looking over it. Second, my hat's off to those fine young men that went out there, that gave their all. And I preached to them all week. I preached 3 things to them. I said, 1, take up your cross. 2, be a vessel. Let the Lord use you. Number 3, be a light. Inspire somebody. And they did, without a shadow of doubt, they did all 3. And I said, hey, it's not who we play, it's how we play. And them guys showed up for 60 minutes. And I cannot, I'm lost for words right now, man. I'm as happy as a pig on Sunday.
How you doing, Mr. Button? You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got an echo somewhere. Something I got on.
Okay,
But
we up.
that's all right.
Yeah, we back.
Mr. Bugner,
Yes, sir.
what's going on, brother?
How you doing, Christopher? You know,
Man, you know what? I'm even better seeing you, man.
I'm enjoying the show, man.
Man, appreciate you, man. Man, what y'all got going on in Montgomery, man?
It seems like you on top of it.
I don't know if I am or not. I was really, man, it's crazy because let me tell you what happened. Me and my daughter's in Atlanta. And she sent me a message. And she said, Pops, have you seen the fight? And I say, I'm thinking she was talking about, I know that the UFC be doing. I said, and it was late. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she said, have you seen the fight? Such. I said, no. So around that time, when I called her, my good friend Lindsey Hill sent me a message.
Yeah.
And he started sending me video. And then people started randomly sending me video. I say, well, damn. I say, and actually my heart dropped. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on? So from that aspect, Zach, things shifted and I started, I called Mr. Producer. He's like, man, I'm on top of it. And so the videos, I started looking at the videos, and automatically once I kind of gathered and, I made some phone calls to some people down there. One of the person I talked to was actually downtown when that happened. And they gave me pretty much the scoop on, what had happened and that kind of thing. They said it was race related. And I think a guy by the name of, what was the guy name? What was the guy name, Mr. Producer? He posted it, and people were going there getting it off of his page. It went from there. My son reached out to me earlier, and he kind of keeps me updated. We're all on Twitter, but he kind of keeps me updated. And he said he showed me where the Twitter had like 4 million. Those videos, one had 1 million, one had 3, one had 4 million, 4 million views. So what I was telling Donna, that I thought it was another negative connotation for the city of Montgomery, because primarily what goes on there, and you've been in the politics, you know, we got the thing going on down there where they're reluctant to. We lost him.
No.
He still there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm tripping. Well, what I'm saying is that we got the thing going on where they're reluctant to redraw the districts. We had the thing with the young lady that was in about Birmingham and Hoover. The girl lied about her, you know, what she had been kidnapped. Now, a couple of weeks down the road from that, we have this situation. But I'm gonna shut up, Mr. Buckner, and let you update us. A couple of things I want you to update me on, if you will, right? Me and Mr. And I wasn't before. Mr. Producer, and we got some students from your alma mater that actually works for us, that helps with the content. They are for Stephen Reed. So, you know, they was talking to me, Mr. Producer, so I got in the car. I said, okay, let me get in. Let me start throwing my punches. But Stephen Reed is in a battle with the guy by the name of Barrett Gilbert, who's Trump came in to support, my understanding. And there's another black kid by the name of what's his name, Victorious Phillip. But I want you to elaborate on those things for me, Mr. Buckner. Go ahead.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
First, let's talk about that brawl that they had down there.
Can you cut the volume up?
You know, we had a Trump Klan rally.
A Klan rally?
Yeah, well, you know that same thing. Trump rally, Klan rally, same thing. And see, we had that at the Renaissance, and that emboldens the MAGAs. So when they get emboldened like that and fed with all of that, I believe that is contributing to their boldness in jumping out of the boat and beating up the man like they did. I looked at the video, and it just like it just hit me. I said, now these people are the same people that invaded the Capitol. I said, now these people jumping out here beating these folks. See, that's the poison that Trump is spilling all over. And if he ever gets to be president again, that's the end of the United States as we know it. I'll tell you, he done already told us what he's going to do. He said he's going to put his people. Now, his people is those people that was willing to confiscate voting block. His people was the people that was willing to martial law, to stop everything, to cheat, to take over the election. So those are the type of people that you're going to have as the Attorney General and the Justice Department. You're going to have one in charge of the military. You're going to have one in charge of all of those things where he got unfeathered out. The power that he envied from Putin and North Korea leader. So this is what I can't get the Republicans to see. That they think he's coming after us, but a tyrant with all of that power, he's coming after them too. This man is dangerous. This man is dangerous, and he comes down here now with this rally, and I heard him tell all the lies, motivate people about fighting and carrying on and using all those terms about fighting and stuff, and they cheering and all of this other stuff, and all of it is against minorities. He coded and called us different names and things like that, and but it's all against them. Biden is not what he's after, and the people there was cheering because that's who they want. That's what they want to be said. That's what they want to do. And Trump is willing to say it, but they don't know that they are next. Now, let me tell you about Barrett Gilbert. He came down.
Come on now.
Trump came down. They was together. He did all this ties right in together because he's tied into the Republican Party here in Alabama. Now, all you have to do, Chris, is follow the money. I don't know whether I sent it to you or not, but ex-mayor Todd Strange, who was a rabid Republican, I published one where he gave Trump money, all other Republicans money. He was the ex-mayor. He gave him $10,000. And then these Republican PACs, you had the Builders Association giving $200,000. Then these insurance companies and things like Alpha giving them $100,000. All this money, and all these PACs are Republican PACs.
Hey, Mr. Bubman.
They have about $500,000 invested right now.
But guess what? Hold that thought. Let me tell you what's crazy. What's crazy about all of that money that they have, they can't defeat the internet. Me and Mr. Producer worked on something. We worked on something where we tied this guy, Barrett Gilbert, Donald Trump, to the situation that happened, right? I want to share something with you, and I'm going to give you back the floor. All right? We tied all of those things to him. Now, notice that all of the things that have happened, he hadn't said a damn thing about anything. Right. Okay? Now, this is what I want you to understand. This is what I want you to know. The initial post that we put, that I was telling Donna earlier, where these images that we put out there, they got them from us. And they've gotten as many as 4 million views. The one that I'm on right now has a total of 2.3 thousand and 1,200 comments. I tied Barrett Gilbert to this. So I don't give a shit how much money he has. He can't defeat the internet.
Yeah.
So go ahead with your comment.
Yeah, but he got this money, and they have vowed to spend as much as possible. And the reason why they want to get Stephen there, let me tell you what Stephen has done. First of all, let me tell you what his accomplishments are, and it's remarkable.
Come on now.
This city is in the best shape it's been in financial.
Come on now.
100 years.
Yes, sir.
In 100 years. And the surplus, this is the first time we ever had a big surplus thus far. Everything is smoothing out now. Now everybody talk about crime. They got crime everywhere. But if you look at the FBI statistics for the last 2 years, crime in Montgomery, Alabama, has been going down for 2 years in a row.
Well, that's not that. Wait, hold on. That's not correct according to Pastor Willie Knight. Pastor Willie Knight said that's a lie.
Man, y'all made Zach, man, he done froze.
His eyes telling it.
Dang, he freezing.
For the show. All these accomplishments that he got, all the award he has, the city has been awarded.
Is he freezing?
Yeah, he freezing. Dang, man, he trying to hate on Steve, man.
Yeah.
Tell him to go back, because
all these things.
It's freezing. Let's see. Default.
The main thing, and I'm gonna wait till you.
Let me see. Let me drop this damn thing down.
Till you get and let me know if I'm straight.
Yeah, we gotta hear this, man. Hold on. What's going on?
We're going to tell him to go back to the surplus. Let me see. Hold on. Let me text him.
Hold on, man. Let me see. Man, I might have to send another one, man. Just let me send another one. Open. Cause it's tripping.
Send him another.
Yeah, I'm about to send another.
What's that? Another link?
If you can hear me, Mr. Buckner, we're going to send you another link because... Did it clear?
It's lagging.
Oh,
Okay.
We're going to send you another link. You can click that link. We're going
Let's-
to close
let's-
this one up.
Take that camera down. We bring him up on another one.
Man, they started, hey, man, he started breaking it down, man. Zuckerberg.
That's all right. You send him another one?
Yeah.
Okay. He said, storming, man.
Yeah. That's probably all it is, man. Man.
You loving it, Nigel, yeah.
Man, he breaking it down for y'all, man. Everything Steven did, man. Crime is coming down.
Can you hear me? We still up?
I'm saying we still up. There
Okay,
you
shit,
go.
I ain't know. All right. All right, Mr. Buckner.
Hold on, man. Let me open up.
and I want you to hear this one. That's
Hold on. This is what I need you to do.
Yeah,
Listen.
we need to start.
I need you to go back to, hold on. I need you to go back to surplus, Stephen and the surplus. But let me just say this, before you do that, before you talk about the surplus, let me just, couple of things I have to throw at you, right? And I'm going to give you the floor and I'm going to shut up. Pastor Willie Knight, North Baptist Church, whatever it's called, he couple of things, he said that all of the things that you might allege about Stephen is not true. Then he said all of the stuff about the crime is not true. Now let me just say this before I give it to you. I think what the problem is that we're having both cities. We're having a weather issue. Weather's been bad here. Weather is bad in your city, from my understanding.
He good now, though.
But I think we're good. But anyway, you got the platform. Go ahead. Go on. But go back to surplus. This is what I want to hear.
Okay, biggest surplus in 100 years. The biggest surplus. The best financial condition we ever been in.
Come on, man.
And they can't argue with that. Pastor Knight or nobody else, those are facts. The crime statistics, they are facts. Now, it don't feel like it to some people. Some people are getting have crime in their neighborhood, so we're not going to stress the statistics. But I'm just mentioning it that all of these things are facts that you can check it out. And the main reason, now listen to this. The main reason they got all that money against Steve, listen to this. He is taking the city money, some of the city money, and putting it in black bank.
Come on now.
Black bank.
Come on now.
And they are angry about that because it's taking money from them. The contract, the city contract that all the good old boys used to enjoy when Strange was there. Well, now Steve is making it fair.
Come on now.
He's giving black and minorities some business, women too.
Doing it like Georgia, baby.
He's doing it like he's supposed to do it.
Come on now.
And they are angry about that because they good old boys has lost access and control.
Yes, sir.
They are real angry. They're angry at that tax thing, that property tax that Steve got for the school. So what they are doing really is about investments and money. And they got all this money. Now let me tell you something. This is an insult to the black people of Montgomery. To put a guy up like that just came here from Florida, a blank slate.
I've been saying the same thing.
And to put him up because he's white. Now listen, we are 69% black contrary to what somebody say. Whites in Montgomery represent 29%. And that is an insult, that they would put all that money up behind a young face that they find down there in Florida, and don't want to put one of them good old boys they already have up here because they know we will expose them.
Correct.
So they go down to Florida and get a good old boy with a family and smiling and everything and haven't said anything.
Nothing.
Because he can't say anything. All he is a puppet for control of the money, control of the government. And the insult is 69%. And you would insult Houston. You would insult these cities. These white folks are not trying to take control of cities that's 69 and 70% black. They're trying to do it here in Alabama because they think we ain't got no. They think everybody's just like Willie Knight, Pastor Willie Knight.
Come on, man.
They think all black folks are like that. It's going to give in to them so they can have control and don't understand their basic objective. What they are trying to do. Let me just narrow it all down to you.
I'm going to put you back on camera.
So you know it. The white Democrats in Montgomery, 15%. They are angry with the Democratic Party.
Yes, sir.
They're angry with the Democratic Party. So they probably won't vote for Steve this time. They're Democrats, white Democrats. Okay, and then you got Charles Lee and his crowd. You got them disgruntled blacks with Knight and Karen Jones and all them.
For sure.
Now that crew. So the white man looks at that and says, we got a shot. So that's when they pull out all the money because they know the numbers just like I do. They know the 69%. But here's what they're banking on. Now that the white Democrats are mad, well, we can get all the white votes. And then we're going to get those disgruntled blacks. So we're going to beat him. But they don't understand this. The people that are backing him, all we have to do is turn them out. We're going to turn out. We're going to turn out all the old folks, the old ladies, all the churches.
Come on, man.
All the other folks. And we're going to beat back this thing, and we're going to beat them. We're going to beat them.
We're going to beat them.
The ministerial lines here and the people on the ground, we're going to beat them. And we're going to beat the black folks that's taking the fish sandwich. We're going to beat them. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. The objective, so when you do your show, you know why they're doing it, and you know that is embarrassing and insulting. It is insulting to me. I looked at that, I said, who they went down there in Florida and picked up? That is an insult to me. That's an insult to every black person here. And I'll tell strange and all the rest of them. And then this boy, Felder, I don't know, he comes there every time, but he probably could be something if he go the right way and try to do things.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said he should have probably.
He'll never succeed in politics the way he is.
I don't think he's qualified to. Pastor Knight and them has been parading this dude around, man. You know, he's talking about his platform has been that of crime. And I'm like, okay, then, so you got crime. You know as well as I do, Mr. Buckner, how you combat crime is by jobs, opportunity, and education. Those are the three conduits to he ain't said a damn thing about that. His whole thing is crime. Mr. Producer was saying, hell, if you got the solution for crime, then we need to send you to D.C. We need to get Joe Biden out of office and put you in there and let you run. Listen, man, What I'm saying, and this is what I'm on. This race down there in your city, and I have family there, but the whole point is it becomes critical because, and like you said, they're betting on the turncoats in the black community to divide the vote, and everybody vote one way. Excuse me, and they like Donna said, I said too. There's strength in numbers, but anybody would go out there to divide the vote, Mr. Buckner. They ain't for the community. And let me just say this. I'm gonna give it back to you. This is what I have to say. If you have an issue with Stephen, if Stephen promised something, or if you just have an issue with him, go to the man, sit down, and talk to him. I mean, we're supposed to be adults here. And then it's just something as critical as what happened down in Montgomery, Alabama, from the aspect of that was racial. What we saw that down at the Harriet, that was a racial situation, brought on by Donald Trump. They brought him in there. He brought that bullshit to the city of Montgomery, and it became racial. And what's sad about it is the person that he came in there to galvanize the vote behind, they're trying to make him the mayor of a city that's 60% black.
69.
Okay, well, 9. Go ahead.
But we're going to beat them back. We're going to beat them back, and we're going to have them bait, and then we're going to push right on. Next time they won't try. See, this is their last ditch effort. See, once we beat them back this time, next time they won't put all that money up and try. But that's what they're doing. Now, Stephen is a man. He's a person like this. If you really check his records, he is investing in all businesses. White, black businesses, all business, military. Just check him out. He's open like that. Just like he told Charles Smith. He said, we need the white businesses here. I can't just rely on black folk. We need white businesses here too. Stephen is smart. He knows what he's doing. So, this boy will never debate Stephen. You can forget about that. He ain't gonna get in no debate. It'll be worse than last time. I don't know whether you saw the last race, the last debate he had. But he wiped him up. So he won't debate him.
Mr. Butler, let me ask you something.
Yes.
You know the disgruntled blacks, they pretty upset about that video, that leak audio that Stephen said, about the 38% white vote. The little thing that they recorded on him in private.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, my comments, I was like, well, shit, hell, the math was right. What you mad because the math was right?
He just cursed like a sailor.
But he was on his downtime. Somebody sabotaged him.
He was right. Now he told him right. And you can't hold nobody no promise for no money that the last administration made.
What?
He said Strange promised him $30,000.
God dang.
So hold on. So the dude, I talked to somebody. This is what I'm saying, Mr. Buckner. I get a lot of information. Like people bring me and Mr. Producer, they bring us information. We got a lot of stuff. We just not necessarily able to cover because we got to bring on more people. But somebody that works for the city told me that the guy that recorded Stephen had the reason he did it is because Todd Strange had that particular guy on the payroll, and when Stephen got in there, they found out there was a lot of money that was misappropriated, so on, et cetera, et cetera. And Stephen didn't need whatever services that this individual that recorded him was providing to Todd Strange. That being said, his only defense, or he weaponized the fact of recording Stephen, and it got released. But what had happened was they edited the video. Edited the audio. Excuse me.
That's what I heard.
And so is this correct, or am I? Huh?
It's been edited.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the information that I got from this person that's higher up in the city, is that correct? That you know of?
That's just about correct.
Okay.
Now,
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, Mr. Producer?
He was working with Todd Strange. Now, it's funny that they recorded it. Now, he recorded it because he knew Stephen was not going to do that.
See what I'm saying?
Anytime anybody recording,
Pastor Slick, Willie Knight, man, they mad about it.
they're recording you because
Fuck out of here.
Of a purpose, and they're going to ask you certain things, and they're going to demand certain things, and they're going to try to set you off, and that's what he did. He set him off because Stephen had told him one time, but then he go back and get his recording, and then he records it, and then he been had that recording for years, but right before the election, he turns it over to people, the enemies.
Yeah.
He turned it over to those same folks that's running the campaign against the mayor. And they made it public. Then he sent it to the newspaper, all this stuff. And that happened 2 years prior. So you know it was a setup.
Oh yeah.
It was set up for election. And then they edited it where it looked like he didn't care nothing about black folk. You ever heard of that?
It's crazy when you're 69% of the vote. You know it was edited.
Yep. So I'm glad y'all into this, Chris, and I'm glad you own it, man. You are on it though. Every time I come on to try to straighten something out, you already know most of it. Cause I'll tell you, I'm here in the light. I'm in the mayor's race. I'm in the councilman's race, and all those other folks.
Yeah, man. It's just seeing the whole situation, like you said, man. It's a slap in the face. Them going down there get buried. Or whatever his name is, he ain't been here. They went and dug him, pulled him from under a rock to bring him trying to beat. You know, it's the first black mayor of Montgomery.
Yeah.
But the dude, mayor of Montgomery. I'm sorry, I'm saying the dude prestigious, man.
So let me ask you something, Mr. Buckner. What is your thought, your perception of what the ones that's running other blacks, like you did mention, Knight and Jones and some of the other people, right? I mean, what's your thought process of them running somebody against him at this point, knowing how critical this race is? Like this could be, I've said that it could be a thing where you start to see roadblocks come back, another Greg Gunn situation. There could be so many things, unfortunate occurrences that start to happen based upon the vote being divided. You and I mean, we know these things. They know it too. One of the reasons why they're actually doing it. But I mean, like I said, I always say this: men are supposed to be masculine. Meaning this: if I got an issue with you, Mr. Buckner, I should be man enough to come to you and sit down. And you and I talk about what our differences are and come to some type of resolution to the problem. Right. And what I'm saying is that if it's when I ask them, they say, "Oh well, crime is bad. Crime bad all over the goddamn country." And to me, well, he said something. So you wanted to do would you believe a man? I heard a man say what he said hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I'm serious. So what I'm saying is, listen, man, it's something a lot deeper than what they're actually making it out to be. But like I said, I got people from your alma mater and Mr. Producer. They came to me because I mean I don't do politics. You and I have talked about this, but I was neutral about it. And when I looked at it, and I go back, I know Steven, I know his dad, I know his whole family very well. And I just saw the things that was going on. Like Mr. Producer got property down there, so he comes down there periodically, check on this real estate and all that stuff there. But all of that being said, he was sending me images back of signs and stuff being knocked down and different. I was down there a few days ago, and this is what I want to ask you. Zelda Road, there's a state building on Zelda Road, Mr. Buckner. You know, it's right next to Donahoe, I think it's an attorney office. You know what I'm talking about? Across the street from a bank and an eyeglass place. But they have a Barrett Gilbreth sign in it, but it's state property. And I didn't know that. I thought state in something like when an election, I thought the state would have to be neutral in something like that. Am I correct? Or how does that work?
It has to be. It can't be on state property.
Oh shit! Well, go when you tomorrow morning you get up, go ride Zelda Road. Now it has a state of Alabama sign out there, but it has a Barrett Gilbreth. It's the big wooden sign out there, and I looked at it. It looks like a state building. It is right next to a two women law firm there. As a matter of fact, it's right there where Gillis office them used to be, or if you were coming out of that where they office used to sit, matter of fact, that's your frat brother. If you was coming out of that office there where they used to sit up in that cut, it would be right there to the left.
I'm gonna drive by there.
Please do.
And if it is a state bill, I'm gonna go inside. Yeah, I'm old. I'm gonna go inside and ask him what the sign is doing out there. If you're a state building. Yeah, I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna inquire about that.
Yeah, that's I saw it, and it, like I said, we've been putting out information about, like, signs being pulled up and different things going on. I mean, for me, like I say, with all of the stuff going on with that, and you see the situation that happened, the city and all of that stuff there, it's for me, it's very negative. I love hearing that Stephen is doing some outstanding things, growing the city, and development is coming in and all that other kind of stuff. But I'm just saying this, that we all should be on one accord at this point. And that is my entire point. But Mr. Buckner, I'm going to give you how far we out, Mr.
I won't tell you about them.
I'm gonna go ahead.
You asked that. Why? They have axe to grind. Other than that, they talk about crime. They got personal axe to grind. Willie Knight have never liked the mayor, his daddy, or the Democratic Party. And I don't know whether he's getting paid or what. I asked him about that.
Probably.
He insisted on. But he posts everything that the Republican posts, and he sends it to me. Things that you would find only on Republican post pages, where right wing pages where the Republicans hang out all the time. He find that stuff and send it to me, like it's true.
So why is he sending it to you?
Just send it to me by the point. He thinks they're proving a point about the Democrats.
Well, he also has said the thing to me, a thing or two. He said that, and I told him that you were connected, and I really don't know, but I was telling him that I remember the situation with the judge lady that was down there, because he had some guy that he was actually running. The guy lost to the lady. And he wanted you all to appoint his friend as the judge or something. You know more about it than I do. Can you kind of give us a breakdown on that, Mr. Buckner, please?
The young man, Fernando Morgan, he's a good guy, but he had lost by 30 points. He's a
Wow.
black guy in a city that's 69% black, and he had lost by 30 points almost. The folks that's not now had they had information about the judge, he probably would have won, or had it been a close race. But evidently, he did that to himself. He did not get out and campaign and do the things he needed to do to be competitive. They weren't going to automatically vote for him, especially after she had infiltrated the black community like she
Right.
did. He should have known, hey, I got to get out there. Now, his name is Fernando Morgan. Nobody knew him.
Another 9.
Hardly. Some of them said, I didn't even know he was black. I thought he was Hispanic.
Me too.
See, and what I'm saying is that at the party, and I was on the committee, special committee, 7 of us, to do this, to get to challenge her and the vote to get rid of it and to replace it. Now, I was on the state committee, 7 of us. Now, we could not, in good conscience, take away the winner and just give it to the loser. And he had lost like that. The people had clearly rejected him. So we couldn't give the people what they had clearly rejected. Now, if the race was 50-50 and questionable and the count, we can do that. We can do that. So we had to have another race of other candidates, putting in and campaigning. But this time they campaigned before the entire state Democratic Executive Committee, which is about 300 people, I think, something like that. So they had to campaign against that. So they all came and presented themselves and he was in it too. He came, he presented himself and a second chance to make his case, and the executive committee voted for somebody else.
Wow.
And Knight he couldn't understand that. Talking about, well, she cheated, she did this, and he lost. If she did all that, then he won the race. He didn't win the race. He was rejected. So that's how that feels. But see, some of these people are influenced by the Republican Party. And I tell you how they are influenced by the Republican Party. A lot of the blacks are influenced by the Republican Party because they condemn and cut down and disparage gay people. They do it. And then you got some blacks that do the same thing. So with that one issue that connects them, and they want to destroy gay people and all this other stuff, so they go to these Republican websites and join the Republican Party.
Man, but that's the thing we was talking about.
That was Friday.
Not knowing they want to hang.
I mean, they got them people got right. Them people, they got rights too. It don't matter who you sleep with at the end of the day.
Right.
You got a right. Politics. That's why politics and church don't mix.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't have nothing to do with it.
I don't either.
They
I don't condone it.
They living in your city, so they got rights just like anybody else.
Let me say this, Mr. Buckner. One of the things I want to bring light to is that we had this very topic Sunday. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. This day is Sunday, Friday, and the young man, him and Mr. Producer were going back and forth based upon He was saying that, Trump was against the gay, LGBT, and all this. I said, okay, cool. But one of the things you have to understand, we was talking about City of Montgomery. So I said, if they have a situation, one of them is in distress, and they call for assistance from one of the first responders, and they don't respond to them based upon their sexual preference, then the city government is held liable and accountable for that. You can't discriminate against people based off of the fact of what their sexual preference is. I might not condone their lifestyle, but this is the thing. Right. You got people out there, you were talking about Pastor Knight and some other guys, right? Okay, all right, they're against it. One of the young men that we made an admin of our page, he's a diehard Donald Trump supporter. Matter of fact, you're supposed to be debating him sometime, I think, toward the end of the month. Nevertheless, he wants to discriminate against gay people because they're gay. And I was telling him, man, you can't do that, man. These people have, in despite of you don't like what they're doing, they have rights.
Right. And
you have to respect that. But go ahead, Mr. Buckner. Go ahead.
And some of those folks, you have to watch them now. If that's all they talking about is gay folks, you got to watch them.
That's true. You're absolutely right.
If that's all they talking about is gay, they talking about gay folks. If that's all on their mind, you got to watch them.
They got an agenda. I absolutely agree with you.
Now they done caught some of them Republicans like that.
Oh, I was going to bring that up. You beat me to the punch.
Laws and all of that, and then they caught this guy out there at the airport tapping somebody's feet and stuff in the stalls,
in the
bathroom stalls. And Republicans, see those people have voted and brought up laws against gays and all the other stuff, and they just as gay as they can be. And a lot of them are like that. So if a person preoccupied. Now, I did mention that to Pastor Knight one time. I said, man, you preoccupied with this. Every time he showed me something like that. And I said, if you preoccupied with that, why are you so preoccupied with it? There's a lot of more sins out there. You're a preacher, there's a lot of more sins out there. I sin myself. I don't ever hear you call me out. I sin. You ain't never called Chris out for all that cussing he do on here.
He know better. And this is the thing.
The only thing he won't call out
this is the thing. I'm gonna stand on all. Well, I got one good leg, and I'm standing on it, and I'm going to speak my mind. I'm pretty gifted when it comes to being diverse on issues and able to withstand and to express myself. That's one of the things that God didn't make me short in that department. But all of the things that I have to bring forward, Brother Buckner, is this. I think you and I both can conclude and understand, or concur, that we understand the importance of strength being in numbers. And we understand when a people can go get somebody that hadn't been here for 6 months and put $1 million behind him. Hey man, that's an agenda, man. That is an agenda. And listen, hold on. That agenda is not for, you say, the 69%. But listen, I'm gonna give you the last word, and we're gonna go from there. But go ahead.
Okay, let me ask you this, Chris. Did you read that article by Josh Moon?
Is it the one that you posted?
I may have.
Yeah. Is it one dealing with Stephen and it's got his family picture number on there? I did read that one.
No, the article says something about Josh Moon said all he can say his whole campaign is "I'm white." You saw that?
I haven't
Josh
seen that.
Moon is
Send it to me.
Now that's the one he knocks. He boils everything down to why he's here and everything. I'm going to send you that as soon as we get off air.
That's what we need to bring on, my.
And I have enjoyed this. I have enjoyed talking to you. And anytime you got my number. Anytime you want to ask a question about some things here, or it's not clear, just call me up.
Right.
And I'll let you know. And Mr. Producer.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. You contribute a lot to the program. Yeah, you contribute a lot. So it's been my pleasure to be on. So anytime you want me on, just give me a call.
Man,
we appreciate you. We needed this. We needed this for clarity, Mr. Buckner, because there was a lot of disinformation out there. And one of the things that we're trying to do, we're trying to have the Chris Miles Show as a conduit for a better community and truth. And let me just say this. There are a lot of days that I don't feel like doing this, but Mr. Producer stays on me, and we have grown leaps and bounds. So a lot of things are looking up for us, but we just want to thank you because for the simple fact that we can't, this particular platform has to be based upon bringing credible people on to set the record straight when it comes to information. And that's one of the reasons why, if I'm lacking in something, I know I said, let me call Zach, because he know about it. And that's what I do, and I really appreciate you so much on those things.
Thank you, Chris.
So that being said, Mr. Buckner, we're going to wrap this up. I will be in touch with you. Go by that on Zelda Road. Just go by there and look.
I will.
I'm gonna get back with you sometime this week. Remember that we got the debate coming up between you and the young man, and we'll do it after I think it's after the mayor's race down there in your city.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
Okay.
Well, it's nice. I enjoyed myself.
We enjoyed you as well.
Good night.
Good night. Take care. Well, people, that was Mr. Zach Buckner, good friend of mine and Mr. Producer. Like I said, if there's any type of information that we're needing about something going on down in my native city, he's always there to enlighten us. Okay? Yes, what's going on, man? I'm going to call you off the air. We're going to get ready to get out of here. It's been fun. We hope that you got something out of what we brought tonight. Got a kind of little off course, but in this type of business, things will happen when there's no script. And I don't believe in staying to a script. Mr. Producer, anything you want to say and or add?
No, man, y'all said everything, man. I enjoyed the show today, though, man. I hope y'all did, too.
I want to thank Donna Rogers for coming on. Y'all check her out, her show. We will get back with you guys. We're actually getting in the process of actually adding more days right now due to the fact of time and scheduling and all this other stuff. We can only do it on Sundays. But anyway, everybody out there, y'all be safe. Take care of yourself. And what we will do, most high willing, we will be back in here same time, same place this coming Sunday. I'm Chris Miles, the host of the Chris Miles Show. The Moving Finger Rights has written, moves on. To all of you, good day.
Thank you.